itself.
Yeah, not the product.
And we're live.
And we are live, y'all.
You know,
Hello.
it would have been much funnier if you went live 30 seconds ago, so people thought,
You know,
Yeah,
I think I got like the last 4 sentences, maybe 3.
Great,
Okay.
love that, love that.
Hi guys.
Ew.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
Welcome, Legends of Aqquar. We're good. We're
Here.
fine.
Okay,
Don't worry
I'm
about
just
it, man.
saying,
We're
when
here,
I'm chewing
we're-
in gum, the last thing I want is a big splooge of flavor in my mouth.
Okay,
That's just
now-
weird.
I agree.
Different
I'm on your
verb.
side
Different
here.
verb.
I really
You
am.
did
I
that on
can't
purpose.
express how much I agree. It's just
Different verb.
You did that on purpose.
Use a different verb.
You did that on purpose. Right now.
fucking if somebody doesn't intro. Oh wait, did we? Oh no, I don't know math. I thought we lost someone on Discord. Jesus Christ, somebody introduce
No,
themselves.
nobody left.
Ayo,
Are you
I'm Nate.
doing
I
all
play
right?
today, and soon, Sobozins.
Bro.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Ace
It's-
fucking died.
Oh, wait.
What? Wait, what?
Wait, not
You
exactly.
heard me.
Did you say and soon someone else? I thought you were going.
So
Yes.
cold. I play
Soon
Alistar,
Sims will.
and I am currently selling medical supplies.
I guess.
Let's clarify that that's in game.
Yeah, no. I will say, for legal purposes, do not
Legal-
contact us for medical supplies. We do not have
Yes, we are not a
licenses nor
taxidermist
goods to follow
office.
through.
Our
No.
contact information is below. We are legendsofaqquar@gmail.com.
Sir.
No, wait, are we? Is that actually our
Oh.
Gmail? I don't
No, I
know.
don't think so.
Probably
No.
not.
If it's not, it probably should be.
I don't know what's up with people. I need to
Moving
fully
on,
rework
Who
PR.
is next?
I'm
Who
Aqquar
is that?
McGregor, big, strong, one-armed man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
my
gonna.
boy.
I play Eunice. I almost said a Lyle. Other E
No.
name.
Wrong person.
There's
know
gonna be
what?
less
Actually-
names to pick from to mess it up.
You know
Speaking of whom,
You say that.
Your third character also needs to have an E name from now on. That's just how it has to go.
But someone did my character from last game.
No, who was it? Somebody said Andromeda last time.
That was me.
Yeah.
I said someone else's character as.
Someone
it's-
else's non-current character.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just, I can't. It's no good way to explain it.
we have brain cells here.
Sure.
Sometimes.
No, we
don't.
don't.
Sometimes.
Like at least 2.
Did everyone intro themselves?
No, I'm waiting
Okay.
for someone
No,
else.
not yet.
Lyle.
Oh, hello, I play Lyle. I'm very tired today and my arm hurts. Yay!
Oh.
Hello, I'm
That is all.
Anthony. I play Ben with a serious case of TMJ right now.
I'm fucking stupid. You're gonna have to
TMJ?
explain.
Don't worry, I'm lost
What did
too.
you even say?
He has a serious
some-
case of TMJ.
But
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
The Mary Jane? I don't know what that means.
TMJ? Come on, guys. Okay,
Sorry, you're on
What?
your own here, buddy.
it's turbomandibular jaw syndrome.
Oh
Basically,
yeah, broken jaw. That's Ben.
Great.
Love to hear it.
And I'm Zins. I'm supposed to know everything and be everyone. I don't know if that's gonna work out.
But you are
do
everyone.
know
Oh,
what
you
you
don't-
need
don't
to
know.
Okay, to clarify, I am forced to be everyone. Whether or not it turns out well, I do not have control over.
Yeah, we are
Born to be
actively
no one,
pointing
forced to
guns
be
at him.
everyone.
No, we are actively pointing guns at him. Like, come on, everybody, show your guns.
Who's
Fairly
me?
certain you're the only one with a
Who's
gun
we?
here.
I
So,
actually don't own a
Finn,
gun.
You're all powerful in this world. You're not all knowing.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
we
that's
throw
that's
a
pretty.
lot
That's
of
pretty
wrenches in
self-explanatory,
your
yeah.
plan.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
Cold says you're not.
He's omnipotent. I'm not omniscient.
You don't know what
Sure.
Cold's thinking.
And actually, there's a character. There are two characters in another in a world that I've made that like they're basically God when they're combined. One is omnipotent, one is omniscient. However, they are very much don't like each other.
And there's the rock.
Actually, this is a different world.
A different rock.
Ooh.
So,
Although by technicality, there is a character that is literally just a sheet of glass.
why?
Why?
What you
Not
want? You want?
even
No,
that.
for this.
Nope. That's
For the
it.
sake of Rails, we will figure that out and explain that and unpack that after the session.
Later. That is something we will talk about later.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to hop into our game now. It is Savare 47th. It has been nearly, I want to say at this point, let me double check notes. It has been a whopping 2 weeks since we've met each other last.
Question: Why
fuck,
do I
really?
have a case
No, not
file?
last, sorry, first. We've known each other for 2 weeks. To
2 weeks?
clarify. Yeah, it has been since the funeral, which was the 32nd. It has been 2 weeks.
A
Which is
lot
a-
has
which
happened in
in-
2 weeks.
Well,
I feel like it's been more than 2 weeks. I feel like you're lying, but okay.
It's been 2 weeks. You guys, okay, most of you have known each other since then or before then. Formally, it has been in
The
world
game
2 weeks
started
in our game.
in game 2 weeks ago.
basically,
I see.
to translate it, none of us are
Uh.
above like a social rank level of like 3, unless you've known each other beforehand.
So,
Okay.
today on Savari 47th, it is currently a holiday. Very not necessarily rare, but there's a handful sprinkled throughout the calendar. Today is simply Green Fest, which is very stupidly named, as everyone quite is willing to admit, as it was a government introduced holiday, basically equivalent to Earth Day, but in a dystopian society.
So just
Oh,
Earth
no.
Day then.
Yeah, so consider it kind of like, I don't know how else to explain it, other than
It's
for,
just Earth Day.
for 12 hours, factories are shut down. There are 3
It's
times
Arbor Day.
total the whole year where factories are shut down. This is one of them. Additionally,
Yippee.
the Verdancy, which is home to they call it a city park, but in practice it is everywhere but the city. It is essentially the wall of the city limit and the forest outside, or what's left of the forest outside of the city, is completely open and has a couple events going on today. There is a not necessarily fair going on, but there is a couple mini fair games. They never say it's a fair, and that's the worst part, and that everyone hates. It's just that it's a day where you kind of fit anything into, because it's like we get one 12-hour span off 3 times a year, so we're gonna use it for whatever the fuck we want. Totally not a plot device, don't worry about it.
Fuck off.
And
Actually,
Who
two
said that?
questions.
Who said that? Not
and
me.
where we start our session is back at Cressidae's apartments, as
Question.
we are very fresh off of our last heist. So fresh, in fact, we have just escaped the mansion. It is the new day arriving. Still a solid, like, we were there at 3 in the morning, so it's now a good, like, 6, 7. And as we are here, Eunice, you are carrying just under your arm a small second lockbox, as you are essentially collecting safes at this point.
Yeah.
Yay!
Question just off topic, but related to Green Day.
Yes, of course.
How long has this holiday existed?
It has existed Honestly, not that long. Maybe like solid 30 years.
Okay.
So
Oh,
for
I
a
was here
holiday,
before
very
Green
new.
Day. I was here before Green Day.
I was here
Wait.
before Green Day.
Hey,
That's the name of a
Hey.
band.
No, we.
I was I
Hey.
zoned out a tiny bit, and I just zoned back into Green Day, and I was like, I was literally just listening to them on the radio like an hour ago. What the fuck?
Okay,
We
guys.
are
You
gonna
have some
roll with
explaining
it.
to do.
This does mean legally, Green Day could be an eco-terrorist group. We'll figure it out later.
Yay!
Hey guys, new shirt idea.
Merch,
No.
merch.
We're
Merch?
not making merch.
I was
We
here
can though,
before.
is the problem.
We
I was
can
here before
for
Green Day.
what? For why?
For ourselves, for
I was,
ourselves.
For
I was
Then it's
here
not
before
merch.
Green-
Oh,
It's merch every
Sure it
day.
is. Moving on.
So at
Put it-
today's
put it in the
apartment, we are
Mhm.
all gathered around. Oh, you still had that question about Green Day. Is it the same thing or separate?
Oh, I was just wondering how long it's been a thing.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, 30 years. I forgot I
Oh.
answered that.
Real life Minty was not here before Green Day.
Neither was real life Zins. We're going with it.
I hope none of us
mhm.
were here before Green Day, because that would mean you're like 36.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, ignoring that.
Moving on.
We are all congregating in. Okay, I'm gonna ask Cressida this. Do you have a kind of exclusive room where you do crime stuff? Like, is there a specific place that we all congregate and plan and do our funky little night
it's not
stalking?
just like
The apartment that you do
it's
your
not
affairs
just
in?
Cressida's bedroom. There's like it's one of
There is
the
like a dining room that
Damn.
we've repurposed into the planning room.
we have like the one
That's where our
I
corkboard is.
forgot what it's called, but it has like the silencing padding up, so like
Yeah. It has like
It's,
the
like, noise-proof.
foam gamer stuff on the wall. Yeah. With the red
Yeah,
and
so,
black
like, sound
checkering.
doesn't
I
go
know what
out.
you're talking about.
Mhm.
For real though. Yeah. You can definitely while not 100% effective, you can absolutely attempt to soundproof most of this. And this former dining room is where we are setting our scene. I will say really quickly. Ben, you're not doing great. You're okay. So for reference, last session we had you as dazed, so
Alright.
we didn't control Ben at all. You are currently recovering from your jaw. It hasn't fully snapped. I will say that right now. You're not super fucked. There
All right,
is
Ben,
just-
come here. Cressida, where's your medical pack?
oh, I have one over here.
All
Here you
right.
go.
Ben is just not saying a thing. In fact, his jaw's like locked closed, but like every 5 minutes, like as soon as he got back, Ben located a bucket, and every couple minutes he's just spitting out a bunch of blood.
I have anesthetics if you need it.
Sure, why not?
Give him a vial of horizon.
is Ben
Mhm. Exactly what I was expecting.
is Ben taking said anesthetics?
Ben gets out a notepad and writes down the question, "Will this knock me out?"
Only if you overdo it.
He writes down, "Go ahead, champ."
Oh. All right, let's get this over with.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do for this Alile, roll whatever you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm going to say is whatever your roll is going to determine the progress on Ben's healing clock. So I'll give you this kind of
Okay.
free downtime action in air quotes.
Let me test my dice real quick. Yeah.
All right, I got the 3 that I'm gonna be using tonight.
All right, give me that roll.
Let's see. What roll do I want to make?
Again, if you can argue it, if you can argue for
yeah.
mending jaw, we'll see.
Um,
Hold on. I need to see the
Finesse,
roll.
I guess.
Sure.
Because you gotta be real careful not to fuck it up more.
Finesse
Yeah.
implies precision, so
Yeah, no, I'll take that.
I would have
That's
just gone
6.
for wreck.
I
Slam it
don't
back.
have any points in rec.
Ben, you're going to take 3 healing clocks, 3 healing sections.
out of.
So
4.
it's out of the 4, you take 3.
Oh, I thought since it was like broken, there'd be more.
Now you're patched up, but
you are
you're not doing
progress. You are no longer So basically, what Alile ended up doing for you, is kind of resetting your jaw, and then bandaging it as best as she could. You kind of have one of those sling around the head bandages, trying to immobilize your jaw as best they can. And you are slightly loopy, not even slightly loopy. Alistar, Horizon or New Dawn?
I gave him the soft
Horizon.
stuff. I gave him
The
Horizon.
soft stuff. Okay. So you are, yes, slightly loopy now. But you feel no pain, Ben.
Yay.
Ben's not even gonna open his mouth. This is a notepad session.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Yay!
So, a couple orders of business we need to go through.
Can somebody say this aloud to Alile? Do you have any straws and soup? Question mark.
Not the person
I mean-
to ask.
We can go buy some. That's not really a problem.
We can go for a soup trip after.
Soup trip.
I what day is it?
Green Day.
Oh wait.
Shit, really?
If it's a holiday, are the stores open?
Depending on if the business is locally owned or not.
Hmm.
I got
I see.
I need to go prepare something.
Ben writes down. Funny thing is, I know Elvish sign language, but I don't think that's gonna help because our other Elvish speaker can't see my hands.
I can see your bloody hands, Ben.
I'm sorry, that hit me way too potently. Being like,
It's the
Shit, the other
dog.
person is blind.
So,
Hands are easy, Ben. I can see your hands. It's writing that's a bit of a challenge.
I know sign language. Unfortunately, the only other person that would know it, fucking blind. Anywho.
Yes, characterization.
is this safe normal, or is it also?
Do you want to
gonna
check?
fucking-
Do you want to check before
Yeah.
you attempt opening?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do? Tinkering, just looking at it.
Yeah. Well, I need to get my dice. I don't have them.
Cressida, you mind if I borrow your kitchen for a minute?
All yours.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Just trying not to steal accents that aren't mine.
I got a 6 tinker.
Yeah, you're looking at it. It looks like a regular safe. smaller, obviously. It's the basically like a Manila let me retry that.
Manila folder.
Manila folder, like kind of sized, maybe slightly bigger. With a simple key, like a turnkey lock. It doesn't look trapped or have any sort of extra contraptions. It's just a metal box with a lock.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that, actually. Um, yeah, I want to try to open it then.
Okay, so I want to ask really quick, just as a quick group survey before we do this. What is our intent opening it? Are we going to look at these files, or are we purely ferrying them? Are we going to see what's going on at all?
I would like to see what's going on, but then again, I can't read.
Were we
I
told the
will
package
not look
to
at
come
them.
unopened?
You were told explicitly. Let me double check.
If we were told it needs to be unopened, then it'll depend.
I
I
think we
don't think we
we were-
were told.
Now-
we were
I
just
think we
told
were
to
told not
retrieve
to.
them.
We were told not to look at them, but also we were told to like destroy them.
You were
I think-
told, yeah. So the instructions were either destroy them on site or wherever is easiest for you, or bring them whole to the buyer, which would be through legs. You were also
Ben.
told explicitly not to open and look at it.
Ben holds up Argolmouth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at it. So
Wait,
Is
if
it-
y'all want
it's
to,
gonna,
Is-
if it either drop them off or destroy them, what's to say we didn't just destroy them without looking at it, even though we did?
It's basically it is banking on professionals having standards.
Honor standard. Yep.
And
Mhm.
this will choose what happens, and also I'm just assuming consequences, and also our name. Like, is this what we want to be known for?
I think it would be good if we looked at them just to see what the hell is going on, but that is my opinion, and also I can't exactly look at them.
The envelope itself, how is it closed? Is it one of the like
Oh,
two metal butterfly
We
plates?
do not know
Over
because the
thingy?
safe is not open yet.
Okay,
Ben
so
holds up his pen and pen hand at just a gesture. He's about to write something. Basically, how do we want to establish ourselves? If we don't look, we're simple job doers, per se, non-killing assassins. I forget the word at the moment. I'm a bit
Mercenaries.
loopy. Mercenaries.
Mercs.
If we do look at it, we're setting ourselves to be the beginning of a criminal empire of sorts, even
But-
though it's just 6 of us and we're not very good.
if we open it and destroy it, no one's gonna know we opened it.
Mercenaries or empire? Question mark. And then Ben puts down some tallies to vote on. And
I will
slaps
just
down
put. I'll just say both.
So, I will say, while that is an excellent point that we want to establish, something I will bring to mind, because it has been a while since last session. This was also potentially an inside job, if we recall. Whoever wanted these documents taken knew both where they were, heavy detail of the actual mansion, and then was then either made or somehow suspicion was shown that the safe needed to be moved. So it's
Ben
not
holds up his
exactly
finger,
black
takes a
and
slip of
white, this
paper.
is a lawyer so he's good. But it's not exactly, oh, we don't look at this, we're the right guys either.
Ben holds up his hand, takes the slip of paper that has his note on it, writes underneath the word empire, in parentheses, politicians, and puts the note back down for people to see.
We don't need to be politicians. If we have blackmail information, we can just control the politicians.
Uh, what?
Ben points his finger down at the
Um,
word empire and politicians interchangeably, and then writes down, "Control the politicians. You are a politician."
can we think about right now? Maybe.
Well, I'm down for opening it anyway, so that is my vote. If y'all want to cast this as a vote.
If we're opening the safe either way, you can definitely be doing this while they're talking, Eunice.
Yeah. I'm just like, y'all
That's
talking
com-
about like things like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're completely waiting on you to open this
Yeah,
safe
so-
while we're
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, no, they're doing their own thing as Eunice is like, fuck this, man, and starts going at it.
Just a point in the politician angle favor. I am literally a politician already.
So, Eunice, give me either a tinker or a wreck. One of them is definitely more for the bit. I'll just tell you right away.
Or the bit.
Wait,
One of them's more for the bit, and I will like to establish here at Legends of Aqquar, we respect the bit.
If you do,
Oh,
tinker, I'll take 2 stress to help you.
so this reminds me, Eunice. What do you
Yes.
want to do? The files are in your hands right now.
Yeah, you have
I'm
the
not
power to
open-
open it or not currently.
I don't want to open it, so I'm just like, whatever. Like,
But you are retrieving
I
them from
also-
the safe either way.
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I
give me
just,
that roll.
I don't care that if y'all want to open them. I just am not going to.
Whoever wants to tinker, Ben will take 2 stress to help you.
I am doing tinker because I am actually not as good at rig.
Okay, taking 2
We can
stress.
change that. There's time.
Thank you for getting me over the threshold. So that
That's very frightening of you saying.
so that when I indulge a vice, I have no chance of getting too overindulged.
Okay. I don't think that's a good
Wait, so
thing,
what are you
Nancy.
doing? I mean, you don't have to do that.
He's taking 2 stress to give you an extra dice.
So
Okay.
also
Or
for
the condition. I don't know which one he wants.
if you do tinker.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I will need 2 full indulgences to get rid of all my stress.
Love to see it.
I'm basically just making it so that if I indulge at a maximum, I don't accidentally overindulge.
Okay, I'm getting another dice then.
All right.
Ben writes down on his notes pad, "My mouth is so full of blood right now. Am I okay to open it to spit still, or will that undo my bandages?"
This is why we
Swallow
can't
it.
have nice things.
Nah, you're good. You get like
I got a
corner
5.
spit.
I'm
Like,
asking
you get like drain. No, that was my in-universe roll.
that in game.
Just swallow it.
Yo.
I
got a
know
5,
I am very
so-
pale, but I am not a vampire.
What?
Ben is pasty. Like,
And Eliel is blind.
Oh yeah. Look,
I'm deaf
Hey.
in one ear, so we're just progressing. Don't worry.
We are just
Guys.
progressively getting more and more
Oh
disabled.
my god. We have someone that's blind. I'm almost deaf. And now we have someone that's mute. We finally hit the trifecta.
we also have an amputee, and we're not talking about that.
We
I don't
have
think they're
all
part
of
of the
them.
monkey's
We have all
cult.
of them. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil,
Touch
and
no
do no
evil.
evil.
Like we're forgetting the missing arm in that.
Hey, listen, he forgets he has a missing arm sometimes, okay?
You know what?
So what do you get on that roll, Eunice?
I got a 5.
Okay, yeah. You pick out just a a simple lock picking set, and you start trying to crack it open. And you turn the lock. As you pull it out, a small complication. You were correct, there are no traps. That is fine. You are not, again, zapped. As you pull out the envelope, you notice a couple of things. One, that's not the only piece of paper in the safe. There's an envelope, and then you see there is a second envelope on top of it, and then some loose crumpled paper that were thrown in haphazardly.
So we need to figure out which one we actually need to give over.
God damn.
Lovely.
Okay.
What we
Ben
were
writes
told,
down-
the envelope we want is sealed with a red string.
Oh, never mind.
So we know which envelope we have, and what we need.
Red pilled.
What
Is
are
this
we
Do
doing
we
with
have the one sealed with the red string?
I thought we were supposed to destroy it.
Yeah, we are.
We can
We either
destroy
destroy it or we
burn
hand it over.
I say we read it, then destroy it.
The question is, what are we doing with these other documents?
We're reading all of them. and
Yeah, if it's
destroying
more
all of them.
blackmail material, we're taking all of it.
Yay, we're shitty people.
Woo!
Are we? I'm
No,
gonna.
not we.
Yeah.
Ben points to the
Mostly,
word.
there's only like 2 at best.
I'm gonna real quick ask for a crew vote. So, who's in favor of reading these documents?
Aye.
No.
So we have 2 ayes. And then, is it everyone else is against?
Yes. Or at least
Yeah.
precedent against it.
I don't really care.
So we're-
I'm gonna say no.
So that's split then.
Now,
Wait.
it's not split unless Lyle wants to make a decision.
Lyle.
Because
That's
right
true.
now we have 2 no's and 2 yeses.
Ben writes down. and
We
I'm
have
gonna-
3 no's.
Wait, we have 3 no's,
3
you're right.
no's.
So basically, we can make it split. I'm doing math wrong. That's me again. Yes, so if Lyle makes a decision, they can swing it either way. It could either be contested or it can be a solid no.
Why do you guys not want to read this? There is no consequence to reading this.
Professionality.
Destroying it.
It's none of my business.
Personality. Alright, I got things I need to do. I don't have time.
Fair enough for professionality, but
It might technically still be our business because it might have something to do with the death of what's his face.
Remember, I'm
we
under
might
a
as well
ghost
read 'em.
contract. Remember, I'm under a ghost contract to do my best to follow what we're supposed to do. And so if we read this, I'm gonna get hurt.
how about just me and
Is it if
Alistar.
you read it or if
I
any
will
of
say,
us read it?
the ghost track contract only applies to Cressida.
Mesh Cressida,
Yeah.
how about
But-
me
so-
and Alistar read this and only share if we feel it is absolutely necessary.
I
That
don't think
sounds
you
like a good
understand the
idea.
consequences for me.
Listen, we don't have to give you any of the information. You could just go with the flow.
Yeah, see,
What if we just don't read the one that we were contracted to get?
I am holding.
yeah,
the
as long as
thing
we don't
that's
read
going-
what we're contracted to get. I don't care what else you read, just not what. is
Oh, well, that's
specifically in
what
the
we were
job.
voting for.
Ben picks up the specified letter and starts reading it.
So
And also quickly jots down a note. I don't care about a vote. I am curious.
Is
If
anyone
anyone tries to
stopping
stop-
them in this moment?
If anyone tries to stop him, Ben will spit blood at you.
Classy. So
Okay, weirdo.
I will say Cressida. For the purposes of ghost contracts, it is incredibly by the word. Very much like a genie wish. as long as you do not lay your eyes upon any information listed in that document, you have a pretty good intuition that you'll be fine. You still don't feel great about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sway you there. You are not under threat of physical injury here.
If you read it, then we might as well destroy it.
Oh, that was absolutely my plan.
I am destroying it either way. Yeah, I have the pet.
So
Ben opens the letter and puts on his little non-existent glasses.
we open up this
Nice.
envelope. We are going to pull out a couple things. We, if we recall, were specifically looking at a murder trial here. This is evidence for an actual active trial.
Yeah.
It is the trial of one Bethany Braxt, who is a noble house, accused of killing a fellow aristocrat. We see a couple things here. First, we see a marriage certificate, at least the copy of one. This marriage certificate is to one Ronus, one Michael.
Who's the other
Ronus.
party?
We knew this for the most part. This is just getting it on physical paper. Ronus, we will recall, was funding and had Nasico, the potential bomb builder, on staff. Additionally, there are pictures, one like a PI would take, of what seems like you haven't seen any of these aristocrats, except maybe Cressida vaguely. But you would know definitely from the news, like newsprint, a picture of Miss Braxt actively initiating intimacy with the victim, Arno Corral.
Ooh.
Basically, what this is establishing is that they had a prior relationship that is contrary to the marriage certificate.
Yeah, I'm not able to access the whiteboard at all.
I'm not sure why. I can open it. I have it open right now.
Cool.
Okay. That's all we need.
What this is also showing, some information that is pretty crucial. We see a full picture, a dossier of Michael Ronus. He's a blue coat officer. With the badge number 10732. As you see, you recognize this picture, as this is the blue coat officer that introduced himself as Charles.
God damn! Oh my.
And this is essentially describing the record of Mr. Ronus, Officer Ronus, you now know, including a higher rank than what was told. He is an acting captain. You kind of can infer it's slightly from nepotism, as he is an aristocrat.
Yay.
As well as being recorded, or they're having a record of saving a judge's daughter's wife. No, wait. Yeah, judge's daughter's wife. That was a bit confusing, but judge's daughter-in-law.
What?
So a direct connection with a judge. There is a last piece of paper. The same judge listed overseeing the current case.
Hmm. Interesting.
This
That
is
stuff from the red string envelope.
this is all
Or
red
the
string
other one.
envelope. This is the thing we were
Okay.
told to destroy. So this is complicating, definitely, what really was the relationship between the murderer and victim, and why this Michael Ronas has his hands in everything.
Wait, Ronus is that one guy, right? That we helped at the beginning? No? Am I misremembering?
No.
He
Right,
was
Ronus
no
Charles.
Ronus was listed in Cross's book of evidence.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he paid the bond maker.
Alright, well, it's something to put on the cork board. See what we can find.
Speaking of corkboard,
Oh, yeah.
I got a link to that.
It should be in links in the
pinned,
Discord.
yeah. It's
I'm
been
not
under
able.
links.
I'm not able to access it. When I click on the link, it goes to a dead link.
Ooh.
Or it will not, and I'll just be eating my words immediately. Thank you, Google.
It's... Huh. I just tried to go to it. It's
Yeah, I was like, I just
load access.
opened it like 30 minutes ago.
Huh.
No,
Why
I'm-
can't I
I'm
load
there,
the
we're
access
good.
on my side? Weird.
We do have cat pictures on it now, which honestly I will take as a win.
Chewy the Gremlin. What will she
Yeah,
see?
because it wouldn't. Because the sticky notes wouldn't go away.
Sheesh, you added a lot to this.
So yeah, there was quite a bit of stuff I added there last. It is a proper crazy board now.
See, I knew, I was like, that number was familiar.
The numbers, Jim. What do they mean?
Do we zoom out? How do we zoom out? Zoom out. How do we zoom out?
On.
You can scroll with control.
There's also.
Oh, yeah.
There's probably also a zoom.
I was looking for
like-
the zoom button. I couldn't find it.
Hold down
Oh, wait.
Control and scroll.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I think I found the zoom button. I did find the zoom button. It's by itself in the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
So, we have that information in that folder. Is there anything else we are looking in this safe? Are we checking the rest of it?
So that was the red stamp
Maybe
folder?
later.
That was the job. That was what we were tasked to find.
Okay, Ben's
excuse
gonna quickly hold it up to the light, see if there's like any anything on it.
It's a legal
As soon
document,
as-
not that you know of. This is like an actual, bona fide, real document here.
What case? number is it?
Yay.
Why I want to go all Oh my god, what is the name of the movie where they steal the Declaration of Independence, pour lime juice on it, and apply heat to see if there's any invisible ink on it?
No.
National
What are you
Treasure?
talking about?
National
Yeah.
Treasure, that's the movie.
What? Okay.
The Nick Cage movie?
Yes. They need to find invisible ink on the Declaration of Independence. So they add lime juice and apply heat.
Ben smells it for.
Let's not do that.
Okay, Ben's not
I'll-
gonna smell it. I say we're done with this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we are.
Okay, Ben turns it so that Cressida can't see it, and sets it on the table, and places Barglemeft on top of it.
Yeah, the snail just goes at it. Yeah, unless we have any alternatives. No, the snail is munching. It's gonna take a
Sure.
bit.
It'll be gone in an hour.
We're like 3.
We tell them that we did destroy it, and that I didn't read it.
Yippee!
Yay.
Hey, and they don't even have to ask me because I can't speak.
Currently. That's
Yeah.
not gonna be forever.
One can't see, one
Not
can't
if Ben.
and
Alright.
Not
one
if Ben
has no-
decides not to speak anymore.
Any of you want to join us for lunch?
What was that?
What was that noise?
That sounded like someone
I-
either coughing a lung out or throwing up. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Or
That would be my
exercising a demon.
father.
I fully didn't
Oh my
hear
God.
that. I'm gonna be real with you, gang.
That would be
I-
my
it
father.
It was like
Can you
echo. It was
tell
like really
your-
loud. It
Can
was
you
like
tell your
echoed.
father real quick, bless you?
Bless you.
It was like, it's like really, it's like echoing.
Yeah, you can officially tell
Yeah.
him someone heard whatever that was from across the country.
Different country.
Heard you in Canada.
Oh, you're Nebraska.
So,
Oh no, I'm being swarmed. What do you want? Why are you here? Are you trying to eat my french fries?
I thought I
My
would.
dogs are here.
I thought I would snag some quick chocolate. It was not as quick as I thought it would be.
My dogs are here and they are eating my fingers.
What are you? What are you eating? A whole chocolate bar?
Christmas gave me an abundance of chocolate. I do not know what to do with it.
As Christmas
I have
does,
just
yes.
a fucking like a
And you
snack
vanished.
size, just
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
like 20 thing of Kit Kat. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
break
I'll
off a
feed
piece
them
of that
to
Kit
the
Kat.
local-
They're
bar.
all
birds.
separate Kit Kats.
Feed them to the local birds.
The local bird being me.
Alright, would any of you like to join us for lunch?
Dress up as Santa and give the chocolate to the homeless.
Ben just looks
The fuck?
at Eliel. Wait, Eliel was the one who asked that for lunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just nods no. Wait, checks his head no.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
I'll join you.
Sure. Just
Ben
Alright.
Why
writes
not?
down, I'm going to the soup store.
I can make you a protein shake if you want.
Fuck you.
Do you specifically want soup?
Just writes down soup, period.
And then walks out the door.
Yep.
that soup. He's going to soup.
Yeah, Ben's going to soup.
You're getting clothes from the
he
soup
exits
store?
the scene, stage left.
I guess I'm gonna keep the rest of the stuff in the box.
5
I'll just
seconds
keep the
later, a
box.
paper airplane comes in and lands on the ground.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
just gonna put everything back in the box.
No!
And I'll just keep that.
I'll pick up the paper airplane and unfold it.
Okay, wait.
Unfortunately, you can't read
Just
it,
real quick,
so I don't
Does
think-
anyone hear me?
Ah. Nope.
Is it in a specific language?
It's in common.
Hello?
Oh, then. If it's common.
How the fuck would we not be able to read it?
Yeah, if it's common, we should all be able to read.
You said something about not being able to see the words though.
That's Cressiday.
Oh,
I picked it up.
oh, god damn! I am. tired.
Hello?
I definitely knew how to read a language.
You were frozen for like
Okay,
3 minutes.
alright, cool. Okay, yeah, I went to technical difficulty screen. My Wi-Fi cut out. We're chill.
Okay,
Um,
on the paper
oh,
airplane
okay,
note,
okay.
it
Oh.
says, "Take
Yeah,
care,
we-
Bargamouth, please."
I heard you the whole time. I was not being told, heard.
Yeah, you were just frozen. You looked, you know.
Anyways, so everyone's
Okay.
going for soup.
Everyone's going for soup. I thought it was just Ben.
I
Ben
mean,
left.
we can all go to a location that they also sell soup. You don't have to go off on your own.
Yeah.
Ben's already gone.
I mean,
He
it's
literally-
also
Ben's
still
gone.
like
Bye,
We've
Ben.
established.
Yeah, Ben
it's
left.
also
he
still
sent
like
in,
5
sent
in
in
the
a-
morning.
Yeah.
It is
like-
7 a.m. Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah,
not even
I mean-
time for that right now.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
preparing
everyone,
lunch
just real
for a
quick.
picnic.
Somebody give me a luck roll, so just a blank d6. We're gonna see if breakfast soup exists in this universe. Somebody give
Hey,
me any
listen.
roll.
In the
Just a
U.S.,
random D6.
Just a
No,
straight
no,
D6.
I'm
It's the
mad.
1920s,
I'm mad at you
right?
for
Up
saying
until
that.
the
Actually,
1940s,
Isn't
up
breakfast
until like the
cereal?
1940s,
don't
I'm
breakfast
not
think
rolling. I'm not
we
rolling shit.
have
What do you
to
mean
roll.
breakfast soup?
porridge,
Sometimes.
Critical
Sin,
success.
porridge, porridge.
It was only one
Critical
d6.
success.
Thank you very much.
But I rolled it
Critical
twice
success.
by accident. Both of them.
Every culture has breakfast soup.
And also in American culture, the idea of breakfast that wasn't leftovers from dinner didn't really exist until like the 1930s
Yeah.
or 40s.
since
And
Like
we are
I can
breakfast is
go
a
down
social
the street
construct. I'm
to
sorry.
the Chinese store and get some soup at 7 o'clock in the morning. That is not
Anyway,
a problem.
Ben isn't
There's
walking into the soup
breakfast
store.
soups.
He, I'm gonna say around now is when the drugs really.
disappointed.
I'm gonna say right around now is when the drugs really hit Ben, and he walks into a clothes
Ben,
store.
at this point, at 7 in the morning breakfast soups, that's when it hits. Then you're like, whoa.
He's got the munchies. What can we say?
No.
Ben walks into the clothing store.
So, Kriste, where are you at? Are you also going for soup?
I'm just with the group. If we're making food at the apartments, I'm making food at the apartments. I'm not following Ben and his.
Yeah,
soup
I was like,
page.
I thought we were going to like.
I'm
get
pretty sure it's been
food.
established. No one is following
Ben is already gone. So whether or
Yeah.
not anyone's following
Yeah.
is up to you.
Okay. I don't know where the fuck he's going. I'm not going.
He doesn't know where the
I-
fuck he's going.
I literally said if Ben wanted to get some, we could go somewhere that sells soup as well. So I will be following him since I
Okay.
said that. Also, I know the
Okay.
effects of Horizon better than anyone.
That's a good
if he
idea.
starts tripping
Well,
balls,
I
should
bet.
be the
Okay,
one to go
I'm up
with
there
it.
though. I'm up there.
Also true.
Elia, where you at?
I am in the kitchen still prepping for a picnic outing with my friends and family.
Cool. Does it include these
Aw.
friends or no?
Yes, of course it includes these friends.
I was about to say,
Aw.
is the family ghosts? Like,
Yeah, I
need
was
to
like,
know.
who's your family?
Only some of them.
So, Gregor, where you at?
I'm here.
Where? Are you going
you
for
doing?
soup or is there
Yeah.
food at home?
Soup.
Soup. Okay.
We
So we
have
got
soup
team
at home.
soup and team not
and-
soup. But is
We
also
always end up
kind of
splitting
soup.
the party.
We're
We have
splitting
soup
the
at
party into outside
For
soup and
soup.
inside soup.
It's all soup, though.
It's all soup.
It's all soup.
It always has been.
So,
Ben
Kriste,
walks to it.
we're gonna start with inside soup.
No one else does
Mm.
Technical
Are you good?
difficulties.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw
I'll
you
grab
go
that.
completely quiet and look away for a second, so I wasn't sure. That's not technical difficulties. That's
not
Coco.
It's
tech
snacks.
difficult.
Fight me!
No.
I
It's
got
technical-
gold
No.
fishies.
Hey, technically it's a difficulty because he's got his mouth full.
Anywho. Ignore that.
Moving on.
So inside soup. Cressida,
Uh-huh.
you're just kind of vibing in the kitchen. You are going to hear a knock at the front door.
Who is it?
Yeah,
Hello?
are you yelling out first or are you going?
I'm helping with the soup, so I'm just yelling out.
You hear a quite young voice. You actually hear Ricky. Delivery.
Oh, hey, Ricky.
Jesus Christ.
So what's the delivery? I step away from soup to go open the door.
Yeah. Letter for you, Miss Cressida. You specifically, actually. And he is going to hand you Not like a note or any sort of other missive. A full ass like proper envelope with a wax seal.
Oh,
You
this?
recognize the seal.
can I open it up?
Would you like to know what seal it is before you do?
What is it?
Do you want to know, or are you just opening it?
He froze
Hello?
again. He froze again.
Chocolate
He
difficulty.
is dead. Oh
No, I
no.
think his Wi-Fi dropped out again because he's full frozen and craggly image right now.
Yeah.
Stream
Bro.
Stream is buffering.
Yippee!
This ain't good.
So Ben, in the meantime, what type of soup are you looking for? Or do you
Ben
want, like,
is walking.
ramen? Do you want?
Ben is going to walk into a clothing
Welcome back.
That's why I'm asking ahead of time so I can stop you from walking into random stores. You know.
store. No, Ben is going to insist upon walking into the clothing store.
Okay. Sorry.
You okay?
I am back. Yes.
How much hot cocoa did you spill?
It wasn't any, and I think it's tea.
You think? Did you not drink it?
Not yet. I was doing some D&D.
Yeah.
The liquid needs to go where I'm talking.
Oh, there he
around.
goes again.
Impossible.
Since unfortunately you are having a lot of Wi-Fi issues today.
Yo, we literally cannot do this without you.
That's why we can't have nice things.
I mean, we
Alright,
yeah,
could
there-
try,
anyway,
but
back
it'll
to
end up getting
Cressida.
derailed real hard.
No,
Cressida, you were
we literally
interrupted
cannot.
by
Like I said,
a
impossible.
person whose accent I can't mimic because Zinz has actually gotten pretty good at voices over the last couple of years.
Yay.
Cressida,
Since I'm,
something-
I'm just gonna wait to read the letter and just
Okay.
focus back on
Since
making
we're
soup.
moving again, just so you know.
Okay, I
Okay.
only have so much time.
Yeah.
Wait,
You should probably do like a hotspot or something.
look, the thing is, it's not even my Wi-Fi. It's fucking OBS. I think.
Mm.
Oh,
Maybe.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'll let you know if you freeze again and
Okay.
we'll
I'm so
start
sorry,
moving again.
Zim.
What is up with your lighting, though?
I don't know.
'Cause you keep going from
I
your
genuinely
camera's
don't know.
light-
If
Oh,
I
yeah,
knew,
you
it
keep
wouldn't be
doing it all the time.
happening. So, I don't know a goldfish in there. Ace, Cressida,
Yeah.
this letter. You recognize the seal because it was yours.
Ah,
Um,
the Cressida family crest.
yes. Which led me to my next question. Do you actively share your last name?
Do I share my what?
Do you share your last name? Like, do you go around addressing yourself as Cressida last name, connection to these Cressidas?
Cressida is the last name.
Kinda.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, does everyone know you as first name Cressida or simply Miss Cressida? Is it an
Miss
obvious
Cressida.
alias, is what I'm asking.
There's no alias at all. Like everyone I'm in business with knows I'm part of the Cressida family.
Cool.
It's just there's no secret alliance going on here.
Nice. All right. As you crack open the seal, are you sending Ricky away, or is he just gonna stand in the front door while you read it?
I'm just gonna give him like whatever the equivalent of $1 is and just shoo him on his way.
Oh, I have a chance, and I'm gonna take it. As he takes the coin, oh boy, a churro, and runs over to the fairground.
No.
You, Ricky.
Call back. So, you are reading this letter, which essentially reads as such. And it uses your full. Do you have a middle name?
I'm just trying to think of on a spot a fancy name.
I'm gonna say no.
Bartholomew.
No one has a middle name. Middle names are illegal.
Aaron Aresk Cressidae.
Bruh.
No.
It has not even Cressidae at the end, just Aaron Ares. It addresses you in your legal first and middle name.
That's not good.
You're in trouble. Oh no.
It has come to our attention that our name is not being used to the fullest potential.
I literally run a business. Like, I'm literally a successful businesswoman.
You see it continues. We have received word, especially from our time-honored friends, the Ronus house, that this is not the proper. It uses essentially. I'm not gonna make up this word because I literally don't have another word for it. In universe explanation, they are using such outdated language that you would need to be aristocratically educated to really kind of get the gist.
Or really fucking old.
Yeah. It's essentially
Name that Ben's out.
it's essentially telling you off for what you've been doing recently. Especially citing multiple criminal enterprises that have not gone unnoticed. You will be presented with an ultimatum. Cease this foolishness at once, or that name you throw around will no longer be yours to share. So, Cressida, there's a couple things I want you to note here.
Okay.
When they say the name you throw around will not be yours to share, they've already, in all means, essentially disowned you. You're aware of this. You've disowned them, practically.
Yeah.
What they're talking about here is more like full legal action. They are threatening the equivalent of suing you for identity theft. Like they are saying this is defamation upon their family name, and it will be followed up upon unless you stop.
So stop overtly being part of crime.
If you would like to interpret it as such.
Well, good news.
Yeah.
So for those still in the building, how does Cressidae openly react, if they do at all?
Kind of like a more grimmer face.
We're gonna
NPR.
switch to clothing store.
I would just ask Ben, why are you so adamant in going into this clothing store?
Ben writes down.
I thought
They
you
have
wanted soup.
soup here.
They do not. Come on, I know a spot. Let's go.
I'm
You just want to
trying
get
to
soupy
buy.
with it.
I'm trying to buy soup.
This is a clothing store. There is no soup here. You could buy a shirt here.
Ben writes down, a shirt is not
Why
a
are you
type of
buying soup at the clothes store?
A shirt is not a type of soup, dummy.
Exactly. So let's go.
But there's soup here.
There isn't, and I will start slowly trying to push him out, like by the shoulders.
Ben tries to get the attention of someone who works there.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll just
real
keep
quick,
pushing.
we're gonna do a
We'll just
contested
keep
check
pushing.
here. You can do whatever checks you feel is most appropriate.
I'm really not trying to wreck here.
I'm gonna skirmish then.
It might need to be a skirmish. This is gonna be bad.
Risky standards ends.
Yep,
Or controlled standard. What are we doing?
risky.
All right. This is
4.
gonna go poorly. That's a 4 as well.
I'm gonna say Broken Jaw does lose this. So yeah, Cold, you successfully push Ben out of this clothing store.
I'm pretty sure you're the only character who's shorter than me.
Probably. I have a lower center of gravity. Helps me with pushing.
He's also high, so that
Yep.
probably doesn't help.
And
Yeah.
Broken Jaw. So,
He's not, like, pushing him on the jaw.
I'm gonna say as we usher towards an
Wait,
actual
Didn't
food
Gregor
stall.
come in? Didn't Gregor follow us too?
I'm just kind of watching.
Yeah,
That's
Gregor's just
right.
like, what the fuck
You're
are
not
these guys
helping.
up to?
This
Ben
strongest
writes
dude is
out
not helping.
Gregory, help! And throws it at Gregor.
What are you throwing at me?
I'm writing out a note that calls you Gregory and says
Because
Ben
again,
needs
his
help.
jaw broken, can't talk. This is
Yeah.
all through notes.
And he's high, so
All right. I am going to try something that I am most likely going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to, because being 5'5" is definitely not going to help this. I'm going to just try and take him and just shoulder carry him to a food
Gonna try to
spot.
fireman carry this man?
Yes.
Dude,
I will do the skirmish.
I am right here.
Yeah, but you said you're watching, so I'm the one pushing him. I will try. If you want to take over, you can
If I
definitely
see,
take over.
you know what? I'm gonna see how this
you're
goes.
you're just gonna
I'm
see
gonna-
Alistar start trying to grab him and get ready to shoulder carry him.
I'm gonna see how this goes. If he looks like he's struggling, then I'll take over.
Yeah, give me
Right
that check,
now, I'm just
Alistar.
All right, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be
What's-
the same skirmish roll.
skirmish.
Risky, standard, 0. That's a 1.
Gregor,
That's a
help him out.
3.
I'll just fully take over.
Yeah, you can also
Yeah,
give me a
I'm on
roll.
my- Oh, okay, right. Sorry, my brain is shut off
Just-
for the day.
So Ben didn't even get off the floor. Alistar is just holding, trying to move him.
Sorry, was it risky or controlled standard?
Risky. Just risky standard. Because these are not high stakes in any meaning of the word.
5.
Yep. You kind of like. Right now, you kind of have what's left of your shoulder kind of like resting next to Ben's jaw. And so you just gotta be careful not to like jut it too fast. But yeah, you currently are carrying Ben.
You're older, Alice. How dare? Oh,
That's Ben writes out a note to Alistar. I am your older Alice. How dare?
Let's get him some food. As you can see, he is tripping heavy balls right now.
regathered.
So,
It's tripping heavy balls for me.
Ben writes out a note and puts it in front of Gregor's face. Comfy.
What?
Said you're comfy.
Oh, you're comfy. I heard Goofy and I was like, what the fuck?
Me, Goofy. God's silliest goose.
God's most devourable toddler.
God's most
God's
serious
Goofy
raccoon.
Scoober.
Rock.
So, as we were walking to Alistar's place, their noodle place, they love it. It's great. You go there all the time.
It's great.
Yeah,
it's,
very much.
it's fantastic.
Very hole in the wally.
We hear a newsboy just kind of crying out. What you guys notice, or rather, not notice, immediately. Well, yeah, hearing is still noticing. Unnamed 6 wanted in string of crimes.
Great.
Ben writes out. Ben writes out and points it out to Alistair and Gregor. It's us.
I immediately grab it and crumple it. Put it in my pocket.
Yep.
How do
in
you
the
do
pocket.
that without letting go of Ben?
Shit.
I got you. Don't worry. I'm grabbing the paper because he gave it to me anyways, right into the pocket.
Are we gonna look at the newspaper?
I'm gonna go buy a newspaper from the kid. Yes. I'll toss him a coin and be like, "Let me get one of those."
He hands you out one. Top headline is unnamed 6 wanted in a crime spree.
Any pictures?
No pictures. What it
Perfect.
does have is a very shitty artist rendition of you, Alistar.
God damn it!
Just
Why
Alistar?
me?
They always
Just
get the
Alistar?
wrong.
Just Alistar.
How is it me?
Not Eunice, just Alistar.
Because
Lovely.
if we will, you want no, actually, it has one of Ben too. You want it has one of Lyle because you've all been on record for crimes already. You've been in jail.
Oh, oh,
Thankfully,
Uh,
newspapers aren't in color yet.
So I am immediately gonna turn around. We need to go now.
It is
How
yep.
very-
There's one of Alistar, Alile, and
Y'all
Ben.
three.
With
Y'all the three that's outside right now.
Ben
with
looks at the picture. Ben looks at the picture and he writes out on a
Oh,
note.
Ben, you cannot see my newspaper. Trust me, I'm literally like just in the other direction, folding it up and just.
Does Ben see any other nearby newspapers with the pictures on them?
not in detail. You're high, man.
Okay, Ben tries to hold out some coins to the newsboy.
So I will say right now,
I'm following Alistar.
this newspaper has 3 artist renditions. So like essentially, sketches, like police sketches.
Mhm.
And the other 3 boxes, it has vague descriptions.
How close are these descriptions?
They get general height within like 2 or 3 inches, pretty correct. They get race correct for the most part, and they get also what you notice is they get Gregor's arm. They know that there is one individual with a missing left arm up to the shoulder.
Okay.
And
yeah,
what crime did we supposedly commit?
They
It
said
has
multiple.
you for the break-in at the Wisp's hideout, which is on paper as a warehouse. It also has
I didn't
you.
get seen.
Nobody got seen. However, I will say there was quite a lot of fighting,
Some
and a description of
themes.
one of you seen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Leaving the scene, getting to the scene, being in the area, people who are knocked out do not immediately get a memory erasure. And we need to remember
Yeah.
that.
I know.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what you're saying is I'm gonna just start
Me? I'm
comatosing
sorry.
people. Okay.
Oh my god.
No.
It links you to the Wisp warehouse
What
break-in.
was saying?
It also connects not all of you, but some of you in connection with the Swiller speakeasy, where there were many assaulted, and no, they wouldn't have the third one yet.
Did we break into that warehouse?
Yes.
Technically.
Yeah, we did.
Not even
Technically.
technically, you fucking did. Gregory got stabbed in the process.
Oh yeah.
We've never
okay,
been-
So
we've
Ben's
never-
not linked to this one. Cool.
We've never been let in anywhere except for the speakeasy.
And even then, that wasn't super great. And I will say, the mansion, while it is not recorded in newspaper that it was printed maybe 12 hours ago, rest
Yeah,
assured,
okay.
in the next print or the print after, you got a spot.
So I am gonna.
Yay.
We
Gregor?
appreciate you.
We need to go back to the room now.
Oh, I was already following you. I thought we
Yeah.
were running. at
Okay.
this point.
Yeah. Not
Not
running.
running.
Not running.
No,
Calm,
not, but
steady
okay.
walking, but we are heading back to the apartment ASAP.
Sprinting.
Power walking.
Even that
Ben
might be
writes,
too suspicious.
No, I
"Butt
know.
soup," but he misspells the word "butt" and it has 2 T's.
We'll get you some butt soup in a minute. Don't worry.
So, thirdly, I would like to give you guys the option. I'll get some audience participation here. As part of the newspaper, also gives you a running name to name your gang, as it is officially labeling you guys as a criminal organization.
Let's
Yay.
Can I see the news, please?
We're gonna get you back to the.
Yeah, we're gonna get you back to the
apartment
house, get you some soup, and
It's
then.
time to go to bed, Grandpa.
Oh wait, Sins, you there?
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because
Oh, thank God. I was just standing still for a bit.
Your image grayed out fully for a second.
Um,
Alright, so yeah. We're gonna head back. Don't know how long it's gonna take, don't know how long we've walked. But I will get back and I will throw the newspaper on the table so everybody can see.
You like kick open the door. Welp.
Not even kick.
yeah,
Just a good little
that's a neat paper you got there.
Yeah, don't worry. I will explain it to you specifically. So we have official close the door. There is a certain group that has officially been called a criminal organization, and then I will just drop the newspaper on the table for everybody that wants to read it. Oh, did you guys finish making anything? Can I make some soup in the meantime for our friend here?
Ben points to the picture of Alistar and writes down, "It's prettier than you."
I know. All right. So,
What did he say?
what? Him or me?
Him, Ben.
Oh, he said that the picture of Alistar looks better than Alistar. Alistar just
Wow.
They
I
don't
know.
actually have a police sketch artist. They use a student.
That's fine.
They use
What
an art
hair
student.
is displayed in the
Awful.
picture? Is the hair down? Do I have a Scully on in the picture? I'm changing the whole image in a hot sec, so I
So
need to know what I
basically, what it has is it has your facial structure, which
Mhm.
good luck changing that in short notice.
Called a beard.
Bonesaw.
As well as it does have
Good luck with that.
I don't know how to describe it without needing new character art.
Oh, you're getting craggly. And you're
I
back.
think that's just
Okay,
you,
cool,
'cause
dope.
he
Is
was
it
It's just a
like-
video.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
so
Hey, buddy.
the sketch artist has the same curly black hair. It has it as just kind of fading past your neck, like the rest of your body, since it's only neck up. So you don't get a real like visual of length.
That's fine. That's fine.
It does not have your beanie.
Okay. So then, I know exactly what I would do to my hair. Okay.
Bald?
No. It's going in a ponytail underneath the beanie,
Some bullshit. Okay.
and then I will start growing a facial hair out.
Uh,
Not immediately, over
I'm-
time. Ask me when the last time I
No,
shared
no,
this, actually. So I might already
I'm
have some.
here, and I am
I need to
very
know.
different from what I looked like before I got into prison.
Wait, so these are sketches from when we were in prison, and they
Yep.
still don't know who we are?
It has vague sketches. It does have partial names. Because the news is not the police, um, what the bluecoats rather, would give the newspaper, would be sketches, and it would be initials.
So it has. Wait, what is Ben's initials then? Because I don't think they would have accepted him under his legal name.
And I did not give the cops my legal name when they arrested me.
It would be.
Considering the-
It would be
And with the-
BD. It would assume you as a Doe, like a John Doe. Only they have your first name.
Ben Doe.
Yep. Look, I realized it in the middle of saying it. It's canon. You know what? Sometimes. No, shut up. Sometimes you just need to.
Sometimes cops are
sit-
morons.
You just need to like marinate in what you just said and then double down on it. Yes, Bendo. That is your
He
arresting
said saying his
name.
name was Dover.
Nope.
No one's going to believe that's Ben's actual name. If a policeman sees Bendo under thing, they're gonna be like, okay, someone's playing a joke on us.
And the initials they would have provided would have been RC.
It's Jover. It's Jover, guys.
Alistair, what name would you
Joker.
have provided?
That's a good question. Would I?
Or would have you just had your actual name at the time?
Alistair provided the name Bendo as well.
No.
How many times has Alistair been arrested?
Probably just the one.
He's a very
And-
good drug dealer.
I got arrested for other
Hey,
reasons.
You can only be bad once.
Like Al
so-
Pacino.
So the
Al
main
Pacino.
question is, how sure are we that I didn't just use my alias? I guess.
If you want, you could put it up to a roll.
Roll.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Crowleys.
Even, it's your legal name. Odd, it's an alias.
It hurts so much to move. Okay.
What dice are you gonna use?
D6.
I don't know.
Lights
Sins,
in
what
the
do you
dark.
want? D6? Alright. Here we go. It's a 3. Okay. So, believe Odd was my alias, right?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, cool.
I can tell you
So,
the
yeah,
one you gave to the questioning cop.
Yeah, that'd probably be it.
Holy shit, this is actually the best thing ever for Ben.
So
Why?
you gave.
I mean, I will
You
write it
gave the
down too,
name-
so I can have-
What was it? You gave Jacob Hansel, I believe, as an alias to a cop.
Yeah,
That'll
he
work, yeah.
did.
That'll work.
So JH as your initial.
Jacob.
Don't worry about it.
I won't.
And the alias I went by was Ryla Carlins.
So
Because that was the first name she could think of.
your faces, at least some of you, are now plastered on the news.
Yay. Thankfully, I am largely unrecognizable to most people.
Yippee!
So, what do we do about this? How are we feeling about this? And is there any next steps?
Ben writes down.
Hmm.
They officially call us a criminal organization. Wait, what's the name that they gave us?
I am leaving that out of game for you.
Unknown crime group.
They did say an unknown crime group. All right.
This
So,
is essentially like you being called Spider-Man. You know, like no, he doesn't call
Spider-Man.
himself Spider-Man.
All right,
It's
guys,
but-
out
Spider-Man.
here.
Bros.
Look, it's Spider-Man.
Our group name is Spider-Man.
No.
I will. So
Okay.
we have a target on our backs now, people. Just a heads up.
So
I
those
want
two.
I want you guys to know Dennis looks
Ben,
very
right?
frustrated, like more frustrated than usual about this particular fact.
I'll see what I can do. I have some connections with the Newsies.
Ben writes down, I know this is somewhat my fault, but this is why I told us to be more careful.
Yeah.
At
Well-
the very least, we are
No
officially
disrespect. No disrespect. I kind of don't. I'm not trying to listen to somebody who basically broke their own jaw.
So Alistar is just gonna go a little over the top here. Okay, so the problem seems to be we've been leaving witnesses. There's an easy fix to that.
No.
You care to share that?
Ben writes out, yes.
No.
Ben insists upon the note in his hand.
Do you?
I don't
would you
want
like
to deal with more
Would you like to be more
specters.
specific?
Well, if they can't talk, there are no witnesses.
There's not much.
Talk their
specific,
tongues.
man.
It's a lot easier.
They could still try to draw stuff themselves.
And their hands then.
We could, and I pull out the new dawn, potentially start comatosing people. If we want to leave less witnesses behind.
Are you
Ben
sure you
writes
want to
out-
leave your new drug alone as well? That's a very easy way to track the person who developed it.
Do they have blood testing kits nowadays?
Blood test? Debatable. I'm gonna
I
be
mean,
real.
there's just gonna be traces of it.
None of you really know the chemistry behind actually detecting drugs. Alistair, you know making it. You know what it takes to. You might understand that it does leave traces in the system. You have no idea how one would go about finding it. None of you are criminologists in any meaning of the word.
No. And I've never had to worry about finding a drug in a person, so I've never done the research on that myself.
In fact, that's kind of where you want it to be.
Well, up until now, he's been using it purely as recreational selling and not, as a tranquilizer.
Yeah, weaponized.
We can
Weaponized
weaponize New
illicit
Dawn.
drugs. Weaponized New Dawn.
I'm also working on a tertiary project for any
Ben-
side effects we might need to negate
Ben
from
writes out,
said
are you changing your appearance?
just a little bit, just enough.
So, I think the main question I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to step away and let you decide. Not physically step away, but just in general.
No, get out.
Are we changing anything about what we're doing?
I'm gonna try and be a lot more stealthy.
I'm going to ask how people feel about the leaving less witnesses comment.
Ben writes
It
down,
depends on how you decide to do it.
I feel like
Less witnesses, as in less people catching us. Yes.
Ben
More
writes
killing.
out-
No.
my family has hired assassins in the past. I am not against
Howdy.
this.
I
Not to mention,
I
I
think-
can try and help get this story pulled from continued circulation?
The cops know us either way.
Yeah.
Even
It
if
doesn't
the
really
public
matter as long as the public doesn't.
Fair enough. I
My
will say, if we are to recognize ourselves as a criminal organization, as the police have, I am alright with being the face of it. That way,
But
I can take a harder fall than you guys. Perhaps you guys
yeah,
can get off easier.
so long as you're
that literally
willing to
makes
put up with that, that sounds fine.
Alistar, I would say literally anything, but I feel like you're not gonna do what I want you to do, so I'm just not gonna say anything.
I'm asked. I was just giving an option. It is not set in stone. I'm not. I
No,
haven't said I'm going to.
no, this is something we need to come to a consensus to. No disagreements whatsoever. If we decide to kill, it needs to be a group decision.
I never said kill.
If we decide to comatose,
You're the only one
it
who
needs to
said
be a
that.
group-
You're the
it needs
only
to
one
be a
who said
group-
that, Ben.
I'm not even done writing down my note. None of you guys have. You guys can't respond because I haven't told anything to you guys.
Ben is
No.
high as hell right now.
If we decide to kill, that'll be a group decision. If we decide to leave comatose, that'll be a group decision. If we decide to not do anything at all, that needs to be a group decision. If we change our mind, that needs to be a group decision. Ben slides down the notes.
My point is, I think we're in consensus that, well, are we in consensus, Ben, that we're not gonna kill
You know,
people?
cut off, or is it just me? Oh, wait, is it me? Fudge. Where's my fucking mouse? There's my fucking mouse. Alright, bye.
My secondary point is,
Oh,
oh shit.
Awesome, buddy.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
They're back.
okay.
Welcome back.
Hey, I was really cutting off a lot there.
Yes, continue.
Oh, my secondary point is, I would just like to not change anything, but I don't think that that's reasonable. So
You don't think that's a viable thing?
no, I don't.
Ben writes down what we have done so far clearly hasn't worked. We have gotten injured, and now we are in the eye of the law.
As long as we don't start freaking out now that we're in the eye of the law, I think we should be fine.
This is actually good for me specifically. I have people I need to know that I exist.
Technically, 3 of us have already been in prison, so we can, unfortunately, and most likely, will be the face of this organization. Heavy quotation marks. And we can keep the rest of you guys under wrap as much as possible. That way, you guys don't get too involved in.
How common is wearing masks nowadays?
Yeah, because I was definitely about to start heading to the store and buy some masks.
Out of character. Very
Mask up.
common.
Yeah, for sure.
Mask up.
I'll go get a freaking N94 from a fucking from a freaking store if I have to. Just white mask it the whole way.
No, I mean like literal like comedy tragedy masks, not
Oh, you're going those
the
masks.
closest things to masks that people would semi-regularly wear would be like hazardous gas masks or welding masks.
okay.
Wait, but
So
in the
here are my
1920s here, they
thoughts.
were selling surgical masks because
Here
there
are
was
my
a plague here
thoughts.
at some point.
Even if
There
we
was
don't
no
go-
Spanish flu. Where
Was
is
there
Spain?
a plague in Linesbrook?
Here's my thought. Even if we don't elect to go the stealthy approach from now on, We definitely need to disguise ourselves. Wait a minute, wasn't Ben specifically disguised during the speakeasy event?
During the speakeasy, that was one of three.
Okay, so he.
That was one
So
of
there should
three
be, like,
plus other Ronins with Blue Coat officers.
So there should be a seventh person associated with this.
That is a good question.
I will
Remind
lose
me
my mind
how.
right now. I'll lose my shit.
Wait. I want to go through notes. Remind me how you were disguised.
I don't actually remember anymore.
Make something up.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I have here on notes that they saw the Swillers, the speakeasy, did in fact see Ben's face.
What? Ben's face himself? Because I did specifically say that I had marked down a disguise kit for that day, for that heist.
I do remember that. I have that note. I'll look at the recording later, and I will get back to you.
Okay.
So we might have a seventh member in the organization.
Potentially.
I'll lose my mind right now.
I'm fairly certain some of us did actually wear disguises to the warehouse because I would like to continue doing business with them and would like to not get noticed.
I notably have not worn any disguises, so
Oh,
I was about to say the warehouse. We did not. I remember that very explicitly.
Alistar can't afford
Okay.
can't afford a disguise.
All right. Well, disguised in the future to every mission.
We could be like gentlemen thieves.
Not
Have
getting
you
the
guys-
team.
Wait,
have you guys ever
can we
read,
get a team coat or a team uniform situation, and that'll be our disguise?
Are
What?
What?
you dense?
Wouldn't that look even more suspicious?
No,
Are
right,
you
I don't
we
mean
would all-
put the organization name. I mean we all dress up in pretty much the same attire when
We need
we
to get-
go to do a job.
You
Yeah,
know
we
who
need to
did
get
that
mine.
last
Why?
campaign?
None of
Huh?
us.
No, the Finches, the very obvious,
Finches,
sketchy
the
bad
fucking
guys.
Finches.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
the
think
guys.
Yeah.
when we're working
And-
beneath the eye of the law, we're kind
Being
of
recognizable is not what you want.
But we're all wearing the same colors. It'll be harder to distinguish who's
You
who.
want gang colors. That's what you want. That's what you're asking.
Oh my god!
I mean, we're already marked as a criminal organization. Don't organizations have
No,
colors?
it's just that I feel like the cons outweigh the pros here. Like what?
Yeah. We do outweigh the
Cons?
pros.
Cons, more recognizable. Pros, drip.
We are cons.
So, think about it this way.
Take down.
In the olden days in an eastern country, right? People used to wear similar garbs to confuse guards into thinking that this one person was in multiple places at the same time. Ninja science.
Oh.
Look at our heights.
Okay.
Look at our, like. Do you want me to make a height chart? Like this is not gonna work.
Listen,
writes down,
for three of
until-
you, maybe
until-
four, it will work.
Ben writes down, until we get some serious manpower beneath us, I don't think thematic disguises are a great idea.
You're
We
high.
We
Says
can
Mr.
talk
Comedy
about-
Tragedy
I think he's
masks.
right.
Until we get some
I
legs
said
beneath ourselves, I
Ben
say we just
specific-
wear like fucking welding masks or gas masks or
I
something.
said Ben specifically, while during a heist, could wear a tragedy mask. Not all the goddamn time. We're not wearing disguises all the time. We're wearing disguises to do jobs.
We're also not gonna match and coordinate colors like we're a fucking cheer squad.
Yeah,
Like
we can talk about monogram track jackets later.
All right.
We need a name
but
for that, even if we did.
Things. Getting an N95 type of mask, the ones that you can just get at like a hardware store, is that something we can easily grab?
It's not just any store, because you forget working conditions in this city, absolute ass. So even welding masks,
We would need like the exterminator mask.
yeah, even welders masks, they are quite rare if you're actually working with steelwork.
Can I get a see-through eye
Mhm.
patch?
The fuck would be the point of
Why
that?
would you get a see-through eye patch?
That's just like a monocle with extra stats.
For what? For what?
A
A
disguise?
prescription eye patch, that's a monocle.
But
No,
I've
it
always
could be like
wondered
one-
about a monocle, right? Like, does the monocle have something to hold itself onto your face, or are you just squeezing it
fucking
between your eyeballs?
You're
to
right
hold
now.
squeezing it.
Squeezing. It's between
On,
your like cheekbone and your eyebrow bone. You're
Ben writes
squeezing it.
Yeah.
down, on a related note, I lost my glasses 250 years ago. I could stand
Yeah, you're
here
not getting those
there.
back.
Why are we giving you
Wait,
time
wait,
to
hold on.
speak right now?
Have you been blind this whole time, and we've just been letting you do jobs
No,
with
he's
us?
fucking high.
I'm just genuinely curious if
Or
he's actually
he's just
blind.
nearsighted.
They're just reading glasses.
No, see, he said the reading glasses. He just can't read. He just couldn't read this whole time.
Yeah, no, he
That's not
can
too
read,
bad
but
then.
he's been squinting every time he's read.
That's not too
Like,
bad then.
He's
Okay.
he's like your mom when you hand her your phone and to
When
look
you
at
hand
a
her
meme.
anything that's on your phone.
Yeah. She's like,
My mic is not picking me up. Would I be able to go search my stuff and see if I just happen to have Ben's glasses? I don't know.
Would you? Why
I'm
would
gonna
you
say
have
no.
Ben's
I'm gonna say no to
glasses?
that.
Why
Just
would
straight
you-
up, no.
Ix,
oh
I
yeah,
think the way you would have.
Rager,
I
Rager
was
when he
thinking is like, yeah, maybe I'd have.
No,
some
no, no,
stuff
no. Because
no,
I need
yeah,
to.
Rager
need to
when he met
understand
8-year-old Ben
what
decided,
if
you know
you-
what, this is a cute kid, I'm gonna steal his glasses.
Yeah, like, what does that say about your interaction with Ben if you have his glasses?
No, I'm very tired.
Mhm.
I,
Yeah.
for whatever reason, thought maybe I found them and meant to give them back, and then something happened and I forgot.
Nope.
But then I was like, no,
No.
I didn't have fuck all when I started remembering this time.
Look,
That's
if
why.
you spend enough stress in a flashback to give you trauma, sure.
Let's go. Let's see how much do I have.
Let's go.
That was
You
not
wanna
an offer.
traumatize
That was not an
yourself?
offer.
You want to traumatize yourself over some reading
For some fucking
glasses?
glasses.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Please just go
The
buy this
one-
man some more
Let's
reading glasses.
go.
The two things Gregor had on him were a hand axe.
And
And
a
reading
kid's
glasses.
glasses.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's use that mechanic.
No, no.
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
for some reason,
Mm-mm.
Sanaa was,
Vetoed,
Okay,
not
okay.
a thing.
Sanaa was
Okay.
in chains and everything when he
Non-canon.
first met him in campaign 1, except he had
Okay.
Ben's glasses for some reason.
I don't know.
Okay,
Side note,
um,
I somehow get a fake arm and put it in a sling. and
Yeah,
that's
that's
my
what I
disguise.
was going to suggest.
Oh, that's
Wait.
okay.
Yeah, if you want to
Can we
put
just-
into, if you want to, so what I'll do is if we're talking about
Actually, I
disguises,
think I do know someone who can get you a fake arm.
yeah, if we're talking about disguises, if we're talking about changing appearance, I'll call that downtime actions.
Could you
Alright,
just go to
So
the
not
top
something that we need to worry about right now.
No, mainly what I'm saying is the question I'm getting at is, are you guys continuing to do crime?
Lay low.
No, let's just stop the
I
campaign
keep
right
doing
here.
crime.
Listen,
Just,
we,
just because I
will-
found a group to
we're no
do
longer
crime
doing
with doesn't mean I
crime.
didn't do crime beforehand.
we do crime when we need to. We can do non-criminal activity as well. We're a
So
very
then also,
neutral organization.
as
Ben
a
writes
Especially
out,
if we can visibly be doing
Ben writes
crime.
out, I used to be a noble in line of politics. If we became crime lords, that would be very helpful if I were to ever get back into politics.
I will also say, now that we
Mhm.
have descriptions, we have partial names,
Mhm.
I will say,
Bendo.
shut up. Any of you who have pictures And I will say,
Mhm.
for Gregor especially, since you stand out the most out of all of the descriptions,
Mhm.
you will no longer be able to hold day jobs unless those jobs are crime.
I figured that I'd taken so much time off. They were like, "Eh, he fucked off."
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man,
I just
Yeah, I was like, didn't you at some point
After
say
I
you like
worked so
quit your
much to get a
job or
job,
something?
seriously?
So I will just start putting it out there. Who needs a job?
Ben just got a
so-
job.
Don't you dare!
I would like to introduce a couple concepts real quick, both in and out of game. In game, if we want to fully lean into being criminals, those jobs could be either stealing, doing criminal work similar to legs, or what Alistair's already doing, or something similar.
Can I possibly see about getting a job where I forge books?
You could be self-run if you want to try that.
Not like books, but like accounting and stuff, like
Cook the books.
pushing
Oh,
numbers. And,
forge numbers.
yeah,
Yeah.
forging numbers.
Again, that can be downtime action. Yeah. Point is, you guys are on the chopping block.
All right.
We know more or less what's at stake. We know what we're gonna have to change, and I'm gonna say this once, and this is the last time I will say this.
Mhm.
We will need to plan, prepare, and be a lot more creative and careful if we want to keep doing what we're doing.
Yep. All right.
Zin's just.
Oh, that's something
careful.
for tomorrow. I got plans today, and I need to doll myself up.
So, just to reiterate, the job that Ben just got, he can't have anymore.
I mean, you could show up, but newspaper is the only way to get information around here. Either that or talking. So, realistically, old people are going to read the news.
Famously,
Yeah.
historically.
Not to mention you already weren't that great at your job.
It's not that he wasn't great at it.
Dang. It's like that?
He
I
was
wouldn't even
working
say
an
that.
entirely different job.
Ben tried
Okay,
to
he
get
still
hired
helped,
as an
though. I'll give him
accountant.
that.
and
Give him
he
some
got
type of
hired
credit.
as a cash register.
Gotta
Accountant.
climb up the ladder.
Give him some
It's
type of
already
some
an
type of credit.
accountant. He was literally.
You asked for a job off the street with a criminal record. Fight me.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be Ben's next look into. He's gonna get himself some fake credentials
So,
after he heals his jaw.
with this last little bit of time, our consequences are set out. Do we want to do anything to enjoy Green Day?
Yeah.
Ben doesn't even
Like
know
I
what to
said,
call
I
it.
have plans. I should doll myself up.
Oh my gosh.
Does anyone else want to
That's exciting.
hang out? There's the fair. Basically, this is my time for any essential beach episode things if we want.
Nice.
I will stay caretaking Ben so that he doesn't do anything wild while he is tripping balls.
Can we get down?
I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriend. Anyone want to join?
I would love to.
I don't want to be a third wheel. Have fun.
Dang! Oh my god!
Third wheel. It's
think
a
about what-
friendly get
If
together.
you joined me, that would be the case.
There's
Someone's gotta
going to
watch
I
be
know
over
you
Ben.
still love me.
Someone's
There's
gotta
gotta be
take care
several
of Ben.
other
I'm
people
sorry.
there.
No.
Ben writes down, I'm actually agreeing with you in the disguise thing. I know my hair's fantastic and all, but I could stand to have a new look.
Alright.
Cressida, are you okay? What's going on?
Cressida's just thinking about what to do next, basically.
What are we
Okay.
gonna do next with Cressida?
So yeah, speaking of which, since we are considered a criminal organization now. If anyone wants out, this is probably the best time to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So whoever's going, Ben, how high is Ben right now?
I'm gonna
Ben,
roll a
hi,
d6.
how are you?
I'm gonna say, like, in order to be
Ben,
lucid and have that
how high are you?
conversation that we just had, I hope Ben's not as high anymore.
So also, Ben is not human. Metabolism is slightly different for elves. Honestly, they're doing pretty good.
All right, cool. I'ma just squata and be like, "Are you okay?"
Did you slap me?
I did slap you, yes.
Please tell me
Across
you
the
did not
face?
slap me on my jaw.
Which side? Which side right now?
Relax, it wasn't the jaw. Top of the head. I will go for the full jump and smack if I have to.
I don't
That's
think
so
Ben-
cute. That's so cute.
I mean, he
actually.
is, but
Ben
Just watching
is
Alistar do a
going
little hop.
to thwack Alistar with his gun.
You're gonna pistol whip him?
Yeah, he just slapped me
How
on my broken
hard?
face. Leave it to the numbers, I guess.
What?
roll a fucking d4, Ben.
Hello?
What is that, a
Hey,
rec check?
Can we
I think
not
that's
do
a rec
that?
check.
Can we not do that?
Hey, I'm
we
gonna
not?
say, right now, we're not gonna have any more injuries.
Okay, Ben just smacks him over the face with it. He doesn't do enough to harm, though.
Like the equivalent of a glove slap, only with metal.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, who wants to help me carry the food?
Ben.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
I'll help you out. Yeah.
And I just
Alright.
hand you a fucking picnic basket.
I got it.
What kind
Ben
of hair
looks
does
stable
Alistar
enough.
have?
Right now? Or
Yeah.
in general? So before the image came out, his hair was about shoulder length, pretty curly. No facial hair. As of right now, he has pulled it up into a ponytail and it is firmly tucked away under his scully.
I used to do my Sim's hair. Perhaps I could help.
I'm good for now.
Ben goes ahead and does his own hair.
So,
He is.
as we're doing this,
Mm-hmm.
Elisle, Eunice, you're gonna go have a picnic. Gregor and
Mhm.
Cressida, what are we up to?
Mhm. If Ben
Cressida's
is
just
sober
gonna-
enough, I'm gonna make sure Eunice is in a third wheel.
Thanks.
It's not a third wheel. I invited y'all.
You can still be invited and be a third wheel.
Yeah, that's true.
There
that's
will
true.
be more than just me and the other person. There's gonna be her friends as well.
You didn't say all that though.
I did.
Oh, you said that after I mentioned the third wheel thing.
But yes, Cressida, sorry.
Oh, well,
you were
either way.
saying.
Yeah, Cressida's just gonna stay around the apartments and think about like, what's her next step, considering she's not gonna no longer be visibly part of the crime anymore.
And Gregor? X?
Gregor,
Oh,
you
my-
should probably tag along.
I was gonna say how would I say it? I want to try and cover up some of the markings.
Oh, your
kind of
tattoos.
Yes, because I can get that fake arm.
I got some makeup I
Sling.
can lend you.
Yeah, we could do that as a downtime action later.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if that counted now because I
No,
did
right now
kinda
we're
wanna do it
doing
before going
any
out.
last things we want as a kind of role play thing before we end the session.
You know what? Then we'll retcon it later and say we did it before we went out because I really
Yeah,
want to
that's
do
fine.
that, but I also don't want to.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, we are currently disguised. Either that or word has not spread quick enough. today
Okay.
we have rest.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
Then yeah, I'm joining to go out.
All right. Well, we're gonna head over to the park.
All right. So, while the party heads over to the Verdant Sea,
I think Ben's joining. He doesn't even realize it's a holiday.
cool. Cressida,
Mm-hmm.
you watch your friends leave for a picnic, and you are still standing over this table, the newspaper rolled out open with descriptions and names of the people that you have been really becoming friends with for the last 2 weeks, who have lived with you for months before. What is the first thing going through your mind right now?
Kind of like sad that I'm gonna have to like detach from it a little bit, but still want to like stay part of the group. Just kind of torn.
You
Doesn't exactly know the best way to go forward.
Ben holds out a note to Cressida.
Yeah, Ben can just kind of poke his head through the door before he leaves.
Just
What's the
holds
note
out
say?
I am so sorry for all of this. I hold myself blame most of all. He nods and he walks
Mhm.
back to Lyle's apartment.
So you're not leaving,
And-
Ben.
What? No, I'm staying behind in the apartments because he's got an injury to sleep off. Speaking of which, Ben
Alright.
goes to bed. Like
Cool.
literally, he's not trancing. He's fucking honking out.
Snorking and
Not
kneeing.
clocking
I
out.
win.
All it took was a broken jaw.
Yes.
And
I
Cressida,
believe you, Frozen.
you
Yep, he is
Damn.
full frozen.
This is so sad.
This
As
is so
soon as he
sad.
started
So-
I'm sorry,
talking,
Cressida. I'm
Ed.
Comfortable with us using your apartments as a hub still, or should we move our
No.
gathering to a different
You guys are
location?
staying.
Okay.
okay? So sorry
Yeah,
about that. I am
Still
back.
just add to the disguise if there's only 5 of us
Welcome.
instead of 6.
Yes. So, where was I? Cressida, as you hold this note in your hand, just, I'm so sorry. Right now, I'm going to ask you, if Cresta is sorry for anything at all in the last 2 weeks.
She's not. Maybe been a little bit stealthier, but not for what she's done or who she's done it with.
What are you gonna do with this note?
The one Ben gave me or the one the family gave me?
Both.
Make sure Ben knows that he has no reason to be sorry.
And your family?
And tell them, like, meet them and, like, use a ghost contract saying, like, I personally won't be doing any crimes. But I'm still going to be running the apartments, and if my friends ask me to get any information on anybody in the wealthy business, well, then that's not crime. That's just gossip.
Would you like to roleplay out that scene, or would we like to just say that happened?
I think I would like to just say that happened.
All right. So later that day, you do reach out to your family You make a ghost contract. Who do you make it with, may I ask?
My father, the head of the family, the one who has all the authority.
And you look him in the eyes and tell him you will stop.
The Cressida name won't be a part of crime.
It's not too much of a walk back, but you have just that little bit of calm before you get back to the apartments. You can vaguely hear the sound of music in the streets coming from the verdant sea. Today is about new beginnings, believe it or not. And as fucking cliche as it is, you know, everyone you care about has had their own. And making your way back to the apartment, opening the door, and just kind of standing in the front hall. You have a feeling you're gonna start yours too. And you're gonna make it worthwhile. With that, unless you have anything else you would like to do, we're gonna move to the festivities.
Yay.
Is there any last actions Cressida would like to make?
Other than maybe cracking open a bottle or two.
As you pull out from your coat, fine bottle of whiskey, unscrew it in this nice crystal glass, the little like a gold, basically like a Crown Royal bottle, but better. As
Smaller.
you just kind of twist it open with a flick, and are at the same table the newspaper's at, and you don't even pour yourself a glass. We're gonna move over to the verdant sea. So, Lyle, describe to me what plans you've made with Delilah. Is it
Well-
Delia or Delilah? Like, how do you-
Delilah.
Sorry?
Delilah.
Delilah, okay.
So the plan was to collect our friends into one place and have a big dinner, feast, lunch thing. So naturally, I made a dwarven feast, which is very portable. Because, you know, it's a working race's food.
And Delilah brings a couple of her friends, especially notable. She brings just a full crock pot with her, and has slow cooked like crock pot mac and cheese.
Hell yeah.
Based. What?
No, it's I'm saying this from having a recipe I use for
I'm
crock
looking
pot
at
mac
Cole.
and cheese.
I'm looking at Cole. Cole gave a weird face, and
If it's not oven roasted, I don't know how I feel about that mac and cheese. Sorry.
I understand it. I understand
Chick-fil-A
the
mac and cheese, don't
apprehension.
worry.
It's
I
one
guess.
pot mac and cheese.
Hot pot mac and cheese, though.
Yeah, she brings this mac and cheese. You guys have a wonderful feast. What I'm going to do
There's
as part
games,
of this plan.
there's alcohol, there's games, there's food.
There's alcohol.
Yeah. Alistar's gonna start drinking.
something that I'm going to do as part of this plan, with Alyle's permission,
Mhm.
I am going to add Delilah as our crew contact. The best damn engineer in the world, according to you.
According to her.
Okay.
So, what this means is
I
at
feel
any
like
time,
that's important to know.
Yep. At any time, we can call upon Delilah before a heist for any information, goods, whatever we would need. And what I'll even say is, Eunice, anytime you want to make a long-term engineering project, I'll let
can
you
ask for help.
get help with it if you want with Delilah, and I will add another dice to whatever you want.
Yeah.
Delilah's a mechanic, not a chemist. I'm looking
Or
at
an
Fine.
engineer.
Cold was
fine.
like,
It's fine.
What about me?
I
I'm helping
understand.
you. I help you all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like that's different.
so,
I don't know you like that.
we drink, we be merry.
Sleep.
We sleep for Ben.
Fade to black.
I'm going to similarly give everyone any last actions they would like to make before we end this session.
I think I'm done.
I did want to say that at some point, probably like at night or something, I do like leave Cressida a box, and it's about it's slightly bigger than like a shoebox, and it only opens like the top and the side opens, and like that's it, because the rest of the walls are like a I think it's of the area that we like meet in, and it's a little miniature like replica of the entire room, and it has like little miniatures of people in it. um oh, my chair just broke. We're not gonna deal with that. um and uh I think there's like there's a little port on the side of it, and it's like one of those things that when you put like water in it and it like runs, except it doesn't, like the water doesn't go anywhere. It's basically
Like a water wheel.
fuel for, yeah, it's not a water wheel though, but
Yeah.
it basically powers a little like music box type mechanism that basically just like the people like rotate around in like a little like loop. Um, except it doesn't actually use water. It uses specifically the whiskey that Cressida has.
It
And
is
that's the only thing
calculated
that
for the
works.
viscosity.
Yeah. And it
Oh,
works only for
gosh.
that liquid. And it's in a box.
You made a diorama
God.
of the crazy boardroom that's powered by whiskey.
did.
Amazing. I won't even ask
Just like
for
the
a
crazy
roll. That's
boardroom.
just great.
It's just like the crazy boardroom. Both of them are powered by whiskey.
Alistar
Cressida's
or
power?
Gregor?
Whiskey. The real reason her family's upset is she's sharing all the whiskey.
So as Alistar starts drinking, if he sees everyone is having fun, he just like slowly starts to like separate himself to be alone somewhere.
Is there anything you're doing during this skulking, or
Just contemplating stuff.
would you like to share with the class?
I will share with you at a later time.
Dope.
That's not threatening in the slightest.
Gregor.
I'm mad.
You can
Yeah.
anyone can follow. He's not being like completely like hidden about it. He's just slowly moving away.
Before we end this session, as you're currently at the Green Day Festival, is there anything you would like to do? Look, I committed to the name. It's canon. we're here now.
Okay.
If you're talking, your microphone is not picking you up. Just a heads up.
Who?
You.
We're waiting
Oh,
for
I
you.
wasn't talking. I said it's like nothing in particular. I'll sit.
We didn't hear that at least.
Oh, yeah. I said nothing in particular.
So, with that, we are going to end our in-game tonight. Thank y'all for playing. Before we end stream and go to our various beds, because we are mostly on EST,
Yeah.
we're just gonna say goodbye to Ace.
Bye.
It's been a ride.
It's been
Ace!
good.
Have fun on your mission, buddy.
Been an honor.
Yeah, we're best of luck. Stay safe, of course. Thank you for bringing Cressida
I
and
will.
Callista and Ace all to life for us. Do us a favor and get back in contact when you can, yeah?
I will.
Join campaign 5.
So, for the stream, Ace is leaving for a longer period of time, so Cressida will unfortunately no longer be a player character. We're still keeping them around. They're going to be essentially our main NPC that's going to manage our faction.
They're gonna be our person in the chair.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can we add her to the clever friends list?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do that. I'll 100% do that. So with that, signing off here at Legends of Aqquar, Secrets and Shadows. We'll see you. Thank you all for watching. If
Later.
there's anyone here, thank you all for playing, and thank you for being our friend, Ace.
See ya.
Yeah.
See you.
Peace out.
See y'all later.